All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstones, and to the Achians who are out there pushing this truth for the edification of the body and for the building of the church. To you I salute. Okay, this is Brother Micaiah Banya Shirala, and coming you from Great Millstone in Andros. I want to do a brief lesson. It's on Deuteronomy 12 and 30. The precept Deuteronomy 12 and 30. And it states, "Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them, after that they be destroyed." Okay? After that they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, saying, "How does these nations serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise." Okay? So it is stating that we should take heed that we don't be not snared by following after Christianity, after the gods of the nation, okay, of the other nation, like Christianity, Islam, okay, Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witness, okay, Moab, okay, Buddha and all those. So take heed that thou be not snared by following the gods of the nations, okay? Okay, their false god will be destroyed, and do not inquire after, okay, Caesar Borgia. Do not inquire after their gods, okay? Who is Caesar Borgia, all right, aka Jesus, okay, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ, okay? All right, his actual name was Caesar Borgia, the Borgias, okay, or Allah, all right? How they worship and celebrate Christmas, Easter, Mother's Day. So they not inquire after their gods, okay? All right? So we should not, all right, inquire after their religion, after their gods, okay? Because they are snares unto us, all right? All right? The next precept is Deuteronomy 7 and 16. We're going to go to Deuteronomy 7 and 16. And it states, "And thou shalt consume all the people which the power thy Yahweh, thy God, shall, okay, deliver thee. Thine eye shall have no pity upon them, okay? Neither shalt thou serve their gods, for that will be a snare unto thee." Okay, so serving their God will be a snare unto thee, okay? It's a trap, okay? It will ultimately, eventually destroy us, all right? We are not supposed to join the nations to worship their God, for it is a stone of stumbling, okay? Their rock is not our rock. Their rock is a stone of stumbling to us. It is a snare, okay? And it will lead to our destruction, our demise, okay? Our downfall, our hardship, all right? Okay? The next precept we're going to go into is Genesis, okay, chapter 25, verse 23, because we say that we are not supposed to join the nations, okay, to worship their gods, okay? We are not supposed to be, okay, engaged with Esau, Edom, the Edomites, serving their gods, worshiping with them, okay? See, because the Most High separated us from them, okay? Deuteronomy 7 and 6 say, "Thou art a holy people, okay, unto the Lord thy God." He separated us, he severed us, okay? The Lord thy God, okay, has separated thee, okay? He made thee a special people unto himself, all right? Above all people on the face of the earth. So their God, we are not supposed to be serving, okay, the gods of Esau, of Moab, of the nations, okay? Because they would be a snare unto us, all right? Okay, all right. So the next precept we're going to go into is Genesis 25 and 23, okay? Because And it states, and the power said unto her, two nations are in thy womb. Okay? Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Okay? And one people will be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Said two manner of people, two different nations, all right, are in thy womb. Take note of that term. Two nations are in thy womb, okay? Because we're going to dwell on that, all right? Even though we came from the same womb, we have different mannerism. Israel, the righteous, okay? And Esau, the wicked, the evil, okay? The abominable, all right? Whom God hates, all right? Because he said in Malachi 1 and 2, Jacob I love, but Esau I hate, 1, 2, and 3, okay? I've loved you, said the Lord. He said, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Yet I loved Jacob and hated Esau, all right? So these nations, the gods of these other nations, they are not the God that we should be serving or worshiping, all right? Their gods are idols, all right? And he said, have no other gods before me, all right? All right? The next precept we're going to go to is Psalms 96 and 5, okay? Because I stated early in the precept before that he said that it was stated that two nations, Salakia, are in thy womb. Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people. Okay? Two different manner of people. All right? The righteous and the evil. Okay? Two manner of people should be separated from thy bowels. All right? All right. Okay? This is Psalm 96 and 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols. Okay? And it was just stated, all right, in Genesis 25 and 23, that two nations of people are in thy womb. So we are talking about a nation, okay, of Israel and a nation of Esau, Edom, the wicked, okay? And in Psalms 95 and 96 and 5 states, for all the gods of the nations are idle. So the gods of Esau, Moab, Ammon, okay, Ishmael, they are idols, okay? The gods of the nation are idle, but the power made heaven and earth. Okay, the Most High made heaven and earth. So the gods of all Esau, Moab, Ammon, their gods are idle. Caesar Borgia. Okay, this is another Amashiach. This is okay, another an idol. This is another uh, leader god or some whatever. Okay, because he doesn't look anything like the nation of Israel. Okay, and Deuteronomy. If you go to Deuteronomy, let's go to Deuteronomy 18 and 15. Okay, and he said, and it states, the Lord thy God shall raise a prophet from the midst of thee, okay, of thy brethren, like unto me, unto him he should hearken. He said, like unto me. This is the Most High, Yahweh Shai, saying he would raise a prophet like unto him. Him he should hearken. Okay, let's hear what the image of Yahweh Shai. Let's find out what the image of Yahweh Shai is. Because he said he would raise a prophet like unto him. So let's go to Revelation 1 and 14 and okay, and 15. And it states, this is the image of Yahweh Shai now, okay? And his head and his hair were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, okay? And his feet was like fine brass, as if it burned in the furnace, okay? So his feet was like fine brass, okay? As if it burned in the furnace. You've seen brass, okay? It's like a brownish metal, but it as if it is burned in the furnace. When you burn anything in the furnace, it turns black, okay? So we're talking about a melanated man, all right? All right? So the gods of the nations are idle, okay? And let's go to 2 Corinthians 11 and 4. Okay, because we said this God of the east, or of the nation of Esau, Edom, all right, he is not like unto us. Okay, he is not from among us, from the midst of Israel. Okay, he is not of our kind. All right, and 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 4 states, 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 4 states, if he that cometh, okay, if he that cometh preacheth another Hamashiach, whom we have not preached, or if you receive another spirit, which we have not received, or another gospel, which we have not accepted, ye might well bear with him. Okay, so if this another Mashiach, another gospel, okay, another doctrine, because when you go in these Christian church, you don't never hear no precept about Israel, about mentioning anything about, okay, Israel being, okay, like Nehemiah said, for I have chosen you above all people upon the face of the earth, okay? But you don't hear them preach and quote these scriptures, okay? Only those prosperity preaching and teaching, all right? So they do not preach the same gospel and the same doctrine, all right? And their gods are idol, and it will be a snare unto us. And that's what Christianity is unto the two-thirds, okay? Okay? All of those who are in these Christian church worshiping these false God, okay? Worshiping Cesar Borgia, a.k.a. Jesus Christ, all right? They are being, okay, led astray, deceived, and are snared, okay? All right? So you need to get out of those Christian church, but we know who we worship because salvation is for the Jews, for Israel, all right? I hope this lesson was edifying and it served its purpose. Shalom.